Hello, welcome to another video. I'd like to do this one for you today, and I'm going to try and get it finished so I can enter it into the blog hop for blogging friends blog hop tomorrow. The theme was summer loving, and I've been so busy this month, and I asked them to count me out for this month, but I'm going to try and do this. I've had the card done, I just haven't done a video or a blog on it. So I'm going to try it anyway. So let's get started. Yes, the theme was summer lovin', and lots of people love the beach in the summer, so I thought, well, I'll do this card. So I used the stamp set Waterfront. It's so versatile. You can use it for mountains and rivers and lakes and trees and beach, so you've got lots of uses you can use it for. And the sentiment I have on this one I use from It Starts With Art set, but I'm going to actually use Love Never Gives Up on this card because I need a encouraging card for someone that I love so much, and I won't ever give up on them and they're going through a rough time. So I need a card with that sentiment, and I'm going to actually use it. So let me tell you what you're going to need for this. I have all my stamps mounted. Well, maybe all. I might not. I'll put it there just in case. I'm going to set my card up here. Okay, we need a lot of ink because I've got a lot of different colors in there. So let's get started. The card you'll need, I've used Very Vanilla, and it is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, folded and burnished. I'm going to use it a landscape shape this time. Instead of portrait and opening that way, we're doing it this way and opening that way. Same cut, you just, open it a different way. Then, instead of the Highland Heather, I am going to do this one in Petal Pink. So the backing measures 5 by 3 3/4. Then your top piece that we're going to stamp on measures 4 3/4 by 3.5. Okay, so we'll put these two pieces aside right now because we're actually going to just work on that for the moment. You will need the pretty label punch, and you will need an extra piece of scrap of Petal Pink. Let me do this right now while I've got it, because this one doesn't have to be stamped on. So I'm just going to stamp that out, or punch that out, and put that punch aside. All right, what else do we need? And okay, all the inks I used Mint Macaron, Coastal Cabana, Bermuda Bay for the sea, Sahara Sand for the sand. Then the crumb cake I used for the little shells, rocks, depending on what beach you go to. It could be rocks, it could be shells. All right, and then for the tree trunks I used soft suede. For the palm leaves I used Pear Pizzazz. The sun I used Saffron. The clouds I used Balmy Blue. All of these little houses I used the subtle colors. You can choose which colors you want. I used Highland Heather. Well, that's not subtle. That's Fleur de Flamingo, Mint Macaron, and Bermuda Bay. So I'm using Petal Pink, Soft Saffron, Balmy Blue, and Highland Heather on this one. Right, so let's put that aside. I will have it all listed on my blog, so you don't have to worry about writing down all these colors and measurements right now. Just enjoy and watch the video. Right, so let's get started, and I'm going to start from the bottom up. So we'll start with our C. Right, so I have my 3 colors, Mint Macaron, Coastal Cabana, and Bermuda Bay. And I'm using this stamp here. I'm going to start with Mint Macaron. Oops. Okay. Oh, it's the new ones. I forgot. This way. I'm trying to open it like the old ones. Let me get a piece of scrap. Today is July 4th. I hope you've all had a lovely Independence Day. We went over to friends for... It was too hot to cook out. We were going to cook out, but then we decided just to have chicken salad and sandwiches and stuff, coleslaw. I want to see what this looks like. All right, I'm going to stamp off, all right, for the Bermuda. I mean, for the mint macaron. I just do a couple of rows with each color. Yeah, that'll do. All right, and then just punch it off there. Then Coastal Cabana. Just in case I go off a little, let's do 1, 2, another one, 1, 2. That'll do. You might have to go over it a few times, just go over about an inch at the bottom of your paper. Should be good. Now I'm not stamping off on this one because I want it a little darker. So I'm going to actually do it everywhere. I live on the panhandle of Florida, and our beaches are lovely, beautiful white sand, and beautiful white sand and emerald green waters. Oh, got a tip of that up there. Okay, that's all right. Let me get my scrubber and get that cleaned off. There, that's good. Now I'm using this for the clouds too, so I'm going to set it aside over there. So that will do our water, right? Put it aside right now. Now I'm going to do the sand. So I'm using this stamp for the sand. It's just a long, skinny one. And this is Sahara sand. Yeah, I still need that. I don't care if I get my papers messy. It's just I don't want you to have to look at it for the whole video. Alright. Just stamp about 1.5 inches of this. You can turn it around. Just looks like rows of sand. And now for the last upper piece, I'm going to stamp off. Make it just a little bit lighter. There. Now, I need to do it one more time. Didn't go up far enough. There. Okay, so about 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches up there. And that was Sahara sand. And then we're going to use crumb cake for the little dots that will represent shells or rocks. Ours doesn't even really have many shells on it. You can find sand, the sand dollars, the white round sand dollars, and the little tiny, tiny white shells, but not big shells. You find it, your other beaches I've been to. You can find shells everywhere. Right, so I just put about 3 of the crumb cake shells on there. Don't need these anymore. Put them up. And then let's do our sun so we have a place for it. Now I'll do my tree first. We'll do our palm trees. It's a double palm tree. So, and we're using soft suede. So I'm going to see if I can cover up a little bit of that green there. There. And up here. Right. I just want 2. You can do as many as you want. You can do palm trees and no houses, or you could do 1 palm tree and the rest houses. Up to you. Then the leaves, the branches, I'm doing in pear pizzazz. And if you line up the very V part of the things, they line up really well. So that's that. And again, this one. Okay. Take this off right now. I don't know if I need it again, but we'll see. Right, now I'll do my sun, and then I'll do the clouds. So the sun I'm doing in So Saffron. And I think I'm just going to put it there. Right, that'll do. And I'll leave my So Saffron here because we're going to use that for the houses. Alright, now for the sky, I will use Balmy Blue. And we're just going to use this one. So I'm going to ink it up and stamp it off. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, twice. Yeah, so I'm going to stamp it off just the one time, and there we go again. Do a cloud up there. And again, and we'll do a cloud here. There. I should have done one right there. I don't know if I could do it. I wonder if I can get a cloud in there. Just a bit of one. No. No, I'm not even going to try it. Okay, stamp you off. Should have probably did one further down before I put the trees on there. It's just building a scene. Do how you feel it works best for you. Right, so now I'm going to use Highland Heather, Petal Pink, and So Saffron. Do I want another color or just the 3? I think I'll just do the 3. All right. So we're going to take our little Highland Heather and we'll stick it on this side. What to do? There we are. Nothing on it. Leave it open because I might put another Highland Heather on here, stamped off. It'll kind of look like a different color. Right, let's see. Petal Pink we'll do right next to the purple. And then that's So Saffron. You can do as many colors. You can do all different colors. You could do one color. Up to you. I'm going to put you here. There. So there's a little hut in the yellow. And then I think I'll do a Balmy Blue. In the middle there. There we go. That's that one. Alright, definitely not going to do you. So let's try Highland Heather stamped off. There we go. Now, we'll do a Petal Pink stamped off. Right here. There we go. Now I shouldn't need that anymore. There. Now that should be all of our stamping except for our sentiments. The sentiment I'm actually going to do in crumb cake. And where's my punch? You will need a scrap also of, I guess I have to use a big piece. I thought I had a little bit. Okay, I'm using this as my scrap. And I'm going to stamp first. Right. Oh, there's my scrap. I put it up there. I knew I had a smaller piece. Right. Love never gives up. That one. And I will just use this. Crumb cake. Where are you at? All right. Love never gives up. Beautiful, beautiful. Right, now I need the one with the dots. And I'm doing the opposite. I'm doing the darker sentiment and the lighter little dots. I'm just going to pop little dots all over here. Just so as I don't have a plain, that's probably plenty. There. Right. There we go. I'm going to pop this out. Punch it out. There we go. Awesome. And my back one I have here. And we're going to cut that. I'm going to use scissors and just cut it. I'll do it this way, sorry. Cut it in half. That way. And we're going to like put it on with some glue. Let's open our glue. I get more on my fingers, really. Just line it up so you have color on the bottom. And a little on the top too. And let's push you in just a tad. There we go. So you just have a little gap there. And you have a little bit of color at the top. And a little bit of color at the bottom. And we're going to pop it here. And I think we'll put it on some dimensionals. Right. Yeah, just pop a few little dimensionals on here. 1, 2, oops, 3, 4. And one in the middle would be 5. Peel all the little backs off. I'm going to put that down here, like so. Okay. Now I think I'm going to actually use snail on my card rather than glue. Put you aside right now. Right, so run your snail. And this is going to layer on here. And how I layer my things, like same on this side, and this side. Try and get the same amount on each side. All 3 sides, and it will line up. I do. So there's that piece. And then we'll do the same on the card. And this will leave us a nice big size border on the card. I like bigger borders, so even here, here, and there, and it will be even up the top. So there we go. That's how you put your cards on, nice and even. Now for the inside, you can, if you like. Let's take a little extra time and do this. All right, so I'm going to take the, where are you? Nope, that's crumb. There we are. I didn't clean off my stamps yet, so this will work. I'm going to put a little palm tree down there, or double palm tree. Right here, like so. And you could do the same thing on the envelope flap, you know. Well, I'll show you. I'll grab an envelope, they're right here. Okay, here's a very vanilla envelope. So while I have it, let's do that too. You just put it right on the end. Or you could put it in the corner there, on the corner. I'm going to do it on the back of the flap. So that's our bottom, tree trunks, and then the pear pizzazz. For the leaves. Just line the V part up. And you have two little palm trees on there. And two right there. So there are our palm trees. The inside is decorated. And the card, the envelope, let's see. Love never gives up. Yeah, no, there's nothing there that I'd want to put on the inside. But if you had something that you wanted to, a sentiment, you could put it in there. But I'll just write my message. So, I thank you for watching. I'm going to get this uploaded tonight and get it put in for the blog, I hope. If not, it will be just a regular post. But thanks for watching. Check out all the specials and everything I have on my blog. I will be uploading some tutorials as well from Creative Stampers. We just got those today. I have not uploaded it yet. And you can earn those for free with any purchase from my store. If you choose me as a demonstrator, you can. I'll send you a tutorial with at least 8 cards or projects in it that you can make. They all have photographs and instructions, full instructions. You could use them personally or for your classes, or any sort of inspiration. So I'll upload those tonight as well. And if you already have a demonstrator but you'd like to purchase them, they're $20. And what else do I need to say? I think that's about it. Check out my PDFs and offers and specials tab at the top of my website. I'll have listed below for other offers and stuff I have going this month. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.